Can you please talk about how the Old Testament mirrors the New Testament? Well, I like how you state that. The truth is that the New Testament is a revealing of what the Old Testament merely hinted at through types and shadows and symbolism. The Old Testament not only just telling us where we came from, but was also setting the scene for us to understand the New Testament. In order for us to understand why we need to be saved, we needed to understand what happened. In order to understand what happened, we needed to understand why it's important. All these things are a setup. The Old Testament is the backstory. It's the prequel. Here's what you need to know in order for this. This matters more, but this helps this make sense. That's kind of the idea. And there's a lot of symbolism as far as things called like Christ types, people who act in a savior role, and it's similar to how Christ acted, and so it's kind of a shadow of what Christ would do, that type of thing. There's prophecies that get fulfilled in the Old Testament and then again in the New Testament. That's pretty cool. And even the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah is often called a miniature Bible, just the way it's structured. That's something you could look up that's pretty fascinating. But yeah, so keep in mind that the Old Testament has a lot of great things to read, but what matters to us, what is pertinent to our walk of faith, is the New Testament.